Welcome to HP's free Zoom open mic.
I hope you got your jokes. I hope you're ready to have fun.
Because that's exactly what we're going to do tonight, all right? So get ready, get your jokes, get set, and go. Hey guys, how you doing? Doing. Yeah. How's everyone? Come on, what are you guys? You get audited or something? Come on, everybody's watching in Russia. On the black internet. Hey, black internet matters, you know. All right. Hey, you know when that happens. It's down to the nitty gritty. You know it's gonna start when the music goes. And that's it. That's your intro. All right. Welcome to HP's free Zoom open mic. Welcome aboard, you guys. Thank you for coming. All right. That's for you guys. Thank you. Yo, what's going on? What happened? Who said HP? Wait a minute.
I'm trying to see if my sound is any better. I went out and purchased a mic just for your show.
Way, Jose. You know, that actually rhymes. Can we hear you? Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Wait. Let's test that out. Go ahead. Get closer.
That's just the head.
No, you see, did anybody notice that difference?
What difference?
You see, there is no difference. It should go up. It should go down. It should go all around.
Go up,
just like that hooker. Come on.
Up like that's what she said. I think it's your volume, HP. It's a new mic. It's working on the.
Oh, okay.
Is this thing on?
It's me. There you go. Okay, someone's got a feedback. Back. Hello.
The yin and the yang.
The yin and the yang.
The yin yang.
Uh-oh.
The very bottom.
Remember we used to say up the yin yang?
Yeah.
Oh, up your yin yang.
Up your really? Up your yeah, that's true.
See, we get him to talk yin yang.
Yin yang, or up
Yin
your
and
nose,
yang.
up your nose with some cocaine. Oh no, it's up your nose with a rubber hose. That's right. All right. So welcome aboard to HP's free Zoom open mic. This is for you guys. Okay, very short and sweet. All right. So, and also, just in case somebody's got to mute themselves. Yeah, there you go.
He's muted himself. Okay.
All right, nice. This is for our audience member in the middle slot, so she can wake up.
That reminds me of my report card in high school, Debbie's.
What report card?
The D. The
D?
straight D's, yeah.
Debbie D?
Yeah.
It could have been worse. Could have been F's.
Oh, it could have been double D's, which is even better.
Yeah, I was going to say it was more like my cup size.
Oh my God, you see, we're all on the same wavelength. All right, so welcome aboard to HP's free Zoom open mic. Thank you very much. Remember, you're being recorded for posterity reasons. You will be on Facebook and you will be on my YouTube channel later during the week. Welcome to HP Spectacular Labor Day weekend. Yay!
A holiday show.
It's a holiday show. Come on, guys. We're all spending it, and we're all spending the holidays indoors. I mean, everybody's outside. They're like, you got to reserve your spot on the beach because then you can't get a sunburn. I'm like, oh my God. Are you crazy? Come on, don't go to the beach now. It's pandemic. Imagine you go and get a suntan and you wind up with the virus on your nose. You know, the when you put on your sunglasses, you got this all white. You got the raccoon eyes. You got the Corona nose. That's what you're gonna get. So yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful weekend on the East Coast. I hope everybody is gonna enjoy themselves. Hey, I got something for that. Wait, hold on. I hear that let's talk what he's talking. There we go. Right, come on. The dog's like, Where's the butt? Where's the butt? I got to smell the butt. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh,
Ooh, stinky. What's that? That's HP. I'll even turn away dogs at this point because they'll be like, "Oh no." Right? Come on. That's it. Okay, so you know what? I'm tired of this pandemic. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of wearing these damn masks. I'm tired of breathing and fainting right in the middle of the train and everybody's robbing me at the same time. Right? I'm tired of that. You get weary. You can't even get sick anymore to feel better. Okay, remember the good old days? You felt sick, you felt like a truck hit you, and you were on the road to recovery to remind yourself, wow, this is the way it feels to get better. Yeah, I feel so much. And now, holy shit, now with the sneezing, you got to hold it in. And now every time I sneeze, I'm like, is anybody going to start looking at me? So now I implode with sneezes because now when I sneeze, I go, right? Come on. I mean, you don't want to. If anybody coughs on the train, I'm already looking at them. I'm already going, holy shit! There goes the corona. It's gonna get me. Yeah, exactly. Look at Jane. You got to put on that. You got to put on that double D mask. I'm telling you, I'm just tired, and then you can't even cough anymore. You can't do shit. I mean, what happened to the good old days where you can get a cold, you run, and you feel better, right, guys? You take a lot of Benadryl and you do the TikTok challenge and you OD. Oh no, that's not the one. Have you heard that shit? They're doing that on TikTok where it's called the Benadryl challenge, and all of a sudden the kids are like, "Oh, wait a minute, I think I OD'd." Really? You can drown by drinking water. You can drown yourself by drinking a lot of water. And they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to win that contest." I mean, well, like, Christ, I don't know about today's society. It's just crazy, right, Jose? Look at him. It's like he got audited.
You're right. Can you hear me now?
I love you, Jose. One day Jose's gonna be right here like that. Hey guys, I found a speaker. I'm gonna set you up, man. Jose,
Jim hears me fine. I don't know. HP.
I can hear him. Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah. Well, you and Jim have that. That can with the string kind of action going. You two got that going. Hello, Debbie D. What's going on?
How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming aboard. All right. So let's
Change my name.
Debbie D. No, I like that. It makes me feel like I'm back at the strip club. Come on.
Oh, I my 12-step program.
Yeah. What? The who?
It's my 12-step program.
The 12 strip. Oh, I thought you said the 12 stripper program. I've been through all of them, baby. I put a lot of them through college. Okay, I've been through put a lot of those dancers through college. They're like, I said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they're like, I want to be a doctor and an accountant. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. How you going to do that, right? In between surgery, you're going to be like, wait a minute, debit that, credit that, and take out the heart. I don't know. Oh, those good old days. How many of you remember them? I don't, because I was too passed out on drinking, right? And speaking of drinking, this is what I was thinking about sneezing and all this shit. I gave up drinking, doing drugs, and sniffing glue just to die from a pandemic, right? Holy crap. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know. I'm at that certain stage in my life where I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck that. Pass the straw. I'm going to do 3 lines today. I am Colombian, right, Mother? We're Colombian.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you just, say hello to my little friend. And she pulls out the belt. Let me stop.
That's all.
Messing with the best.
Yeah. Messing with the best.
That's all you'll need too, HP. It's just the 3 lines. It'll
three
all be
lines.
over after that.
Yeah. Is the third
You
one?
won't need any.
At a time.
Hey Jim, is
all
the
you'll
third one
need.
for the gums?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you gotta
Then
brush
you
your
take a
teeth.
nice nap. Work the next day. Calisthenics.
Yeah, the 3 lines. Look, the only lines I knew when I was young is over the teeth, under the gums, watch our stomach, here it comes, and then I passed out. That's it. Those are the lines. Or remember this one? 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Yeah, that's but those were the good old days. Now I retired and I've gave up fun, and it's all seltzer for me. That's all what it is. All right, so let's get this going. You know that New York City is starting to open up its restaurant businesses indoors. They said in New Jersey they're opening up. Part of Rochester's opening up. But New York City is still closed because the mayor's like, maybe? And everybody's like, what do you mean maybe? We're losing business. So what they started to do, so then the mayor started taking surveys outside in the city. And I actually went along with him on these surveys. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you guys my trip with the mayor this past weekend. And he was trying to prove how eating outside was better than inside. Okay, so he went outside and he started taking pictures. And he says there's this local diner or dinner that that took place, and they're recreating it. And he just wanted to show everybody that eating outside is much better. And if it's good enough for them, let's see if I can do this. Wait, let me see. Okay, it's not. What happened? Yeah, is the case.
What is all of that? Who's that?
What is all of that? That is. Oh, I see. Okay, that's so he wanted to do this. So let me, and I was able to take a picture, and he said, look, this diner has been outside forever, and if they're happy, we're happy. Okay, this is called Brooklyn Dining Outside, and if Jesus can dine in Brooklyn, so can you guys. Stop your complaining. And he says, look, they not only dined in Brooklyn, they took their party elsewheres. Okay, so I was also and then we followed them throughout the city. Okay, and the mayor was like, not only in Brooklyn did they dine, but they also dined in my favorite spot, Bryant Park. What do you think, huh? You think that'll work right there? Yeah, let's do this. You see that? They're all comfortable with their dining, and it's outdoors and lovely. I love this park, and this is my favorite park, by the way. And they said, hey, look at that. It works, right, restaurant owners? And they're like, well, I don't know. So they said, okay, let's see if we can convince you some more. Okay, so I took another picture. I was lucky. You know, I'm so lucky to be taking these pictures from my HP Zoom and share them with you guys. So here's another one that they're saying it's a New York City landmark. And if they can eat on New York City landmark, so can you. We don't need indoor dining. Here you go. Screw it. Let's eat at Central Park. Come on, guys. This is the way to do it. Break bread in Central Park. That's a lovely view. We don't need no restaurants. Outside dining is working. But no. The restaurant owners are saying, no, this is not going to work. We can't sustain this in the wintertime. So the restaurant owners, they decided to say, hey, let's show these people how it's done for real. So they invited this dining event to their own restaurant. And they said, you know what, we're going to spruce it up so it looks like the original. And they call this hey, look, this is the way it's supposed to be done. This is how we're going to have indoor dining safe. And they spruced it up and they called it the Safe Last Supper. Here you go. This is everybody saying, look, this is how we should be dining indoors. All right. Everybody is having a ball and content because everybody's following the rules. How's that?
It looks like they're all saying, who invited the guy in the middle? You know?
Oh my God! They're like, no, they're all saying, I think he's going to pick up the check. I think. Who do you think is going to pick up the bill on this? And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Me?
This guy never pays.
He
says, he didn't bring a cake.
He said, you know what, guys? I saved us money by turning all this water into wine. What are you kidding me? I got to pay the bill? Are you kidding me, guys? My apostles? You cheap.
How did you get the masks on?
How do you wear? Who wear? Remember.
The masks on the painting.
You put them around your ear first.
Really?
Yeah, thank you. They all went to Kmart and they all lined up and they all paid. They all traded in bread, and
It was
Jesus turned. No, this is Jesus, and you know how he turned 2 fish into 200. He turned 1 masks into 30. That's how he did this. Okay, so there you go.
Oh, Siri, I didn't do that.
Thank you. All right, so there you go. Just for you guys, I shared that along, and let me go back to my humble sound effects so we can just finish this off. There goes this week's HP's free pictures. Hey, all right. Thank you, Gene. I love the way Gene's like, how'd you do that?
And Debbie wants to know, but I noticed you won't tell her.
What? Oh, you want who? Oh, Debbie was the one asking. I thought it was
Yeah,
Gene.
that's a lot to do something like that. No, is it hard?
Just
That's
one
what
of
she
you-
said.
The actor said to the bishop.
Jeez, how do you put masks on the picture? I'd like to know.
Well, you know, there is this artist called Rembrandt. Was it the one? Michael Mascolo. That's his name.
All right, I'll help.
No, you know what? If you want, you can sign up on my website for free Photoshop lessons. Actually, no, I actually went to my local church and they said, "Hey, we got this for you, HP. You want it?" And I'm like, "Sure." Okay. Anyway, that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so let's bring this aboard and let's get this started. We're way behind because we've got a lot to do today, right, guys? Yeah, that's what we got to do today. Okay, so let me bring this up. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. What does this mean?
Oh,
Yeah. Everybody taking a poll. Whoever's on Zoom can take a voting poll. Put on your glasses because I've got some questions to vote. And people watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can't vote. You can only listen. So please launch poll now. Here we go. The U.S. has passed 6 million confirmed coronavirus cases. What else can the U.S. do so brilliantly? Re-elect Donald Trump in a landslide. Pass another stimulus package by the day before election. Ask Russia how to run things better. The U.S. government decides the Constitution is too old. Or shelf the COVID-19 vaccine as break in case of emergency. Please vote for your most popular answer onto all of those. 5 out of 8. Remember, the music only goes so far. Uh-oh. You guys haven't voted. Okay. 7 out of 8.
I voted twice.
Twice. Uh-oh.
Once by mail.
And once by ocean. Once by ocean. We got to do that. Okay. Okay, so we'll end the poll there and share it. You said 43% said the U.S. has passed 6 million confirmed coronaviruses. What else can the U.S. do so brilliantly? Ask the Russians how to run things better. You guys, yeah, right. They're doing it, kind of doing things better than we are, right? Yeah, I guess at this point they just say, "Shut up and boy, and just take that disease." Okay, let me stop. All right, that's my Russian accent. Okay, there we go again. Poll number 2. Here we go. What's the most popular thing to do for the Labor Day weekend? Visit the ER during off hours yelling, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Toss your AA button and yell, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Burn the house with your new barbecue grill yelling, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Have a house party with no mask yelling, "Guess what? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Sleeping in your underwear yelling, "Yippee-ki-yay." Or yelling all weekend long, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." Come on.
I think HP had a really good time, right?
Oh yeah, I like this one. Come on, who didn't watch Die Hard? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Imagine that in the old day. That's what they said on TV. Bob, what is What is Billy listening to? Western. It's kind of like yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Okay, so end the poll there, and you guys said 43% said, what do you do? What's the most popular thing to do for the Labor Day weekend? You said yelling all weekend long, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yeah. All right. Very good. All right, let me stop that one and bring on this fine music I found. Okay, launching poll number 3. I tried to be as silly as possible and launching. During the Labor Day weekend, people make enough time to make pickles. What do they use to pickle? The house keys, the computer, ice cream, leftovers, milk, or the ex? Vote now. During the Labor Day weekend, people make enough time to make pickles. What do they use to pickle? 6 out of 8. Man, I'm pretty hyped up, man. That espresso really kicked in.
You have a double?
Oh, yeah, triple.
Debbie tasks?
Debbie. Debbie, would you like to espresso? Oh, my God. That's the best answer I've gotten all week.
He said.
All right. All right, so we'll end it there and we'll say that you guys had a split vote. During the Labor Day weekend, people make enough time to make pickles. What do they use to pickle? You guys shared the vote with saying leftovers and the X, you fucking guys. You're gonna wait a minute, isn't that like in the mobster movie, Pickling the X? Or are we talking about another tickle pickle? Okay. You guys are right. Okay, here we go. Sharing the last one, stopping there. And sharing the last poll for the Labor Day Spectacular. Here we go, launching the poll. What are the most effective ways to reduce your carbon footprint? Use your kitty as slippers, fart in a bag, burp down your shirt, shit in your neighbor's bathroom, take smaller breaths, or have sex in a bag. All right, guys. What are the most effective ways to reduce your carbon footprint? Six out of 8. Have sex in a bag. Yeah. All right, 6 out of 8. Come on, guys, vote. 7 out of 8. Come on, before Trump gets back into office. Vote, vote, vote.
One more. That's the vote.
All right, I guess. You voted? Okay. And we'll leave it till there we go. All right. Here we go. Ending the poll and sharing right now. What are the most effective ways to reduce your carbon footprint? You 67% said fart in a bag. Yeah, you guys got my fucking shit. Look, you know who likes that? The kids. Teacher, here's my bag. Be like, little Jimmy, what do you have there? Oh, I have my fart in the bag. All right. Okay, remember, we can all hear you, so it's like fucking in a tent. You think we're not, but we can hear you. We can hear you fucking in that tent, so don't worry. That's how I heard it in Woodstock. Anybody in Woodstock? No. I was in
like 4.
Wait a minute. Hey, you guys never met Jimi Hendrix? Come on, funny guy. All right. No, I went to Woodstock 99, Rome. Hey, who do you think gave out the lighter for that burning at the end of the concert? Right.
Did you help pick the apples in Rome?
No, I just stole the ATM machine. All of a sudden, I'm sleeping, and the person I went to Woodstock with, he opens my tent, and he goes, "Oh, my God, they're burning it down." And my reaction was, "Let it burn, motherfucker." How dare you charge me 30? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers, let it burn. And it was during the Red Hot Chili Peppers that they were burning that shit down. I don't think they should have given out candles for the little,
Did your mother know you were going to Woodstock 99?
Oh, yeah, everybody knew. Oh, I got it. You know what?
The authorities.
I'm gonna find those pictures, and there were women who were taking topless pictures with you if you gave them weed. Yeah, I was like, yeah, all right. Why not? So I gave them so they took pictures with me, and at the end I gave them like little tiny buds that I already smoked. I said, here you go, and I ran.
We used to call those roaches.
What happened?
A roach. You gave him a roach.
I gave them a roach. They wanted a whole joint. I said, get the fuck out of here. I smoked it. You said weed, but you didn't say how much. All right, so let me stop this. Let me bring you guys along. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys what I think is popular for what you've been looking at. And hey, let's do this one here. This man, he comes all the way from Greenberg, and that's his name. Please, everybody, round of applause for Jeff Greenberg, everybody. Yeah.
All right, HP. How's everybody
Yeah.
doing tonight? Okay.
I'm doing good. And we're not on a rooftop doing comedy, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. How's Mr. and Mrs. HP doing there? Okay.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
All right. I see you haven't left the computer since last week. I can
No.
tell.
Yeah.
You're in the same
I'm still over here.
clothes. You smell
I
about
had
the
to take the
same.
dust off a little bit.
Yeah. Smelling funky.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see what's going on with me. And unfortunately, I have some major mental problems. You can probably tell it already.
For the mental problems.
Yeah. I actually hear voices inside my head. And to make matters worse, one of them's a stutterer. Speaking of stutterers, I always wondered, you ever have one of those smart speakers, the Amazon Echoes, things like that? I always wondered that if a stutterer asked to play a song, would the record skip? Yeah. Remember I told these jokes last week. I don't know. I can't. So anyway, what's going on in the news? There's a lot of news about Nancy Pelosi. Getting that haircut while everything was shut down in San Francisco for the pandemic, and she went in there and got a haircut, but she kept complaining that she was set up. And I told her what she should have done was gone to shop at IKEA. You never have to worry about being set up at IKEA. Oh, boy. So anyway, in New Jersey, like I said, I'm in Wayne, New Jersey. Anybody know New Jersey at all?
Oh, yeah. That's where the bunker is.
There you go.
There you go.
So today started the first day of indoor dining in New Jersey. So I decided to celebrate by having a ribeye at the outbreak. Oh God. Yeah, let's see what else is going. My birthday's coming up on Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be my birthday. Yeah, I turn. I'm going to be the big 62, believe it or not, on Wednesday. So my sister, we never got along. Even since we were little kids, never got along. But so when she used to wish me a happy birthday, a lot of times she'd call at 2 PM and just try to leave a message on my answering machine. So she wouldn't get me. She knew I would be gone. So lately she's been texting me happy birthday, but it's not like your normal text. It's like one of those automated texts that come in where, happy birthday, Jeff. And then there's like hit stop to opt out. You know what I mean? Right away. This is. I thought I get a happy birthday message. I thought it's like a coupon from K&G Men's Mart. $5. Let's say what's going on. So, how's everybody doing with the quarantining and the pandemic and everything, everybody staying safe.
Yep, so far.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Gene, she's thumbs down, or what's going on?
Yeah, with me, it's rough. It's me, my wife, and the dog, and it's the marriage was good for a while, but I'd say like the first couple weeks in March, things were okay with the pandemic. Oh, look, Jeff, we can stay home together. We don't have to do, and that was cute for a while, but now it's at the point where in fact, I just ask all of you, please, if there's a woman that comes up behind me with a butcher's knife, just give me some advance warning. It's not a virtual background. Please. Yeah, I mean, my wife, she's tried cooking. She never cooked before, but now she's trying to cook. And I want to tell you something. When she makes chicken, I don't want to say the chicken is bland, but every time I take a bite, I think of the cardboard that comes with the Van Heusen shirt. It's horrible. And my wife, she hasn't worked. And she also hasn't bathed in quite a while. It's probably been about 7.5 weeks since her last bath. In fact, the last time she was in the bathtub, there was so much dirt that the residue spelled out "Surrender, Dorothy." That's how bad it was. Oh, what else is going on? She likes to, like I said, my wife, she likes to sleep in the raw, but lately it's been like raw sewage. That reminds me, what do they ever call it, raw sewage anyway? Who cooks the stuff? Does anybody go home and say, hey, let's have some baked sewage tonight? So anyway, let's see what's going on in some politics. See, I think again, I just want to let everybody know, I basically have no political beliefs. I don't favor anybody. I don't care who wins, who loses. I just want to let everybody know that. I just don't want to sound like I'm biased or anything like that. So I nothing bothers me politically. Nothing bothers me that what goes on in the world. So I just want to let everybody know. The only thing I ask is, please, just let me know if I'm mandated to report to the train station to load on the cattle car. Just let me know. That's all I ask. Tell me what time I have to. So anyway, let's see what's going on. So Joe Biden, finally, everybody's like making a big thing about Joe Biden this week because he finally came out of the basement. I got a good hand for Joe Biden. Yeah, he came out of the basement, but he kept looking around, saying he was looking for a plumber. His sump pump blew in the basement. That's all the reason he came out. He went to Pittsburgh to find a plumber. I don't know how that happened. Oh my God. And let's see. And Joe Biden, he has a lot of problems streaming. You ever see when he does streaming from his basement? He has a lot of problems facing the camera. He's looking at the wall. He's mumbling his words. Really bad streaming. I mean, in fact, I haven't seen such bad streaming since my last urology appointment when I kept missing the Oh boy, Speaking of urologists, in fact, my last urology appointment, I was in the waiting room, and it's pretty bad when the nurse says to me, "Okay, Mr. Greenberg, the doctor will see you now." And as I'm walking up, but you hear, I tell you, I'm getting old. I mean, I have to say, I am getting old. And my last physical, the doctor gave me a gown and a toe tag to put on just in case. When they ask for your copay over the phone, that's when you're getting old. I went to my cardiologist last week and I said, "Doc, what do my arteries look like?" He said, "Like the Lincoln Tunnel during rush hour." But anyway, yeah. So the other thing I know I mentioned that I have voices inside my head. I also sometimes just break out into like Three Stooges impersonations for no reason at all. I feel like Three Stooges Tourette's. And no big deal. Any Three Stooges fans out there? Anybody like the Stooges? Yeah. So I was on a job interview once, and the vice president was just about to offer me the job. Mr. Greenberg, we're going to be offering you $150,000, 4 weeks vacation, and opportunity for a 20% bonus. Does that sound good to you? I said, oh, wow, that sounds really good. Hey, there's a tarantula running up my leg. We got to get that quick up into the horse again. Now get busy. What a grouch. All right. So sorry. All right. So I think I'm going to let everybody get back down to the planet Earth now. So great seeing everybody. Yeah. Well, I know. I'm making these calls. My wife is upstairs. Some guy walked into the house and went right upstairs to my bedroom. I don't know.
We're sorry, the number you have
open
dialed.
Mic on a Friday night. So
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service.
All right.
All right. All right. Thank you, Jeff.
HP, does my mic sound any louder now?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice. What happened?
now
I had to reset. I had to go fix my voice box. I'm good.
All right. Nice. Look, the
good
kids
now.
are cheering. I know what you had to reset.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. All right. Thank you, Jeff. Now we got real sound. Okay. I hope Yin Yang is enjoying themselves over there. And I don't want to know what the Yang is all about. Okay.
Who is Yin Yang?
I have no idea. But
It's
some
friends of mine.
nice.
Oh, it's a
All right.
friend of yours?
Okay.
Debbie, will that be number 4?
No, she's a girl.
Oh.
Oh,
So, it's legal.
so what does that mean?
It's not my cup of
Hey, what's going
Yeah.
on? Yay. All right.
Yin Yang.
tea. Is she?
I'm
You got-
enjoying myself. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. You got to understand that with this type of face, I have to be careful who I present myself to. Okay, because Trump is still in the White House and ICE is running around. Okay, so they're probably saying, "Look, it's El Chapo. He's on YouTube. He's kidding." All right. So let me stop all that. All right. Let me bring up your next performer. Let's bring her in with some stringers, some jingles, some nice affair. Bring all this up. I'm getting better at this. Okay. Let's bring this one up. Only because she did bring a guest, and I love that. That was too short, right, guys?
Give her more. Give her more.
Give her more. Okay, we'll give her.
Debbie, is that a real cat?
There's a cat.
How about that one? You like that one? This lady, she's pretty cool. She's pretty savvy. I seen her never eating outside. Please, round of applause for Debbie D, everybody. Yeah. With that music.
I just have to say, Jeff, we share a birthday. Happy birthday, 9/9.
All right.
Yeah,
Here we
Jeff.
go.
All right. Happy
No
birthday.
wonder I think he's so funny. We get. I don't have a lot to say. I really don't. I don't like to say my age anymore. I think it happened because when I was doing a mic many years ago, this kid asked me my age, and instead of saying, "Wow, you look good for your age," he said, "You're that old?" So I never said that was the end of it. And and even when I go to the doctor, they ask you, how old you are. I give them the year I was born. I figure you got a smartphone. Figure it out, bitch. I say I'm bloated. They tell me to get on backwards. That's what they're writing. Let's see what else. Yeah, and dating sites. I like the ones I don't have to say my age, because I hate to keep lying. It's so much easier. Who always asking me, how old are you? You know, and then they think that everyone thinks I'm as stupid as I act. So they'll say, well, how old are your kids? So I lie for their ages too. You know, that's the way I do. I do background work, and years ago they were filming in my neighborhood, and I was with my older daughter. So I said she was from my husband. He was my stepdaughter. What else did I write? Okay. Oh yeah, one man on the dating site asked me, "May I ask you how old you are?" I said I wouldn't. I'll lie. My daughter got engaged and she moved out. So of course everyone said, "Do you like him?" I said, "Do I like him? He got her out of here." He's here every day. Oh God, she's so surly. She really is. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I have two daughters, and I'd do anything for either one of them. I really would, you know. Maybe I'd do a little more for one, but I would do anything for them. And I got to say, there's no two people in this world I love more or hate at times. Yeah, it's like, that you're understudy, like sometimes I'll say something and, my daughter says, well, what do you want? I just get to the point because, they grew up with me. See, little boys are different, they just ignore their mothers. So they don't know what's going on. They're in their own little worlds. Yeah. Like the little girls do. Because it's very important for a mother raising a daughter to hand down like a lineage, all the neuroses. My daughter got an apartment. My daughter got like boxes and boxes. I kid you not, maybe I have 40, 45 boxes for her apartment. She doesn't even have an apartment. Then, they decide to send everything back, one box at a time. And I just looked at her and I thought to myself, my mother would be so proud that the crazy Jean didn't miss you. My mother started packing before she even looked for an apartment. That's the way I guess she figured I got the boxes, everything's packed, I might as well move. Really, I was asking him earlier, how'd you put the mask on? Because it's very hard for me, computer work. I don't know, I came on here 2 weeks. Last week I had a sty from hell, but sty was so bad, it had a baby. I had 2 sties. And I had a date, so I kept soaking and trying to get rid of it. So I had to change the date. Anyway, my sty. But I was tired tonight, but I said I got to push myself because this is the kind of thing. If you could just get here, I mean, not that I'm traveling, but just get here. I know I'm going to feel better, because HP is going to have the music. Although I liked the first 2 weeks. I liked the first 2 weeks. It got me a little hyped up. This music was a little relaxed. It was okay, but I liked the first 2 weeks.
Give a little Gloria.
Great. What, Jose?
Little Gloria Gaynor.
I loved Gloria Gaynor, right? But no, he forgot.
No, you know what? I didn't forget. It's just that when I looked at my YouTube, they already copyrighted it. I couldn't do it. Yeah.
Oh, no. That's my intro. That's how long I have to. Yeah. You can't. Oh, I'm in trouble now. What am I going to do, Jeff?
you got to ask Gloria Gaynor for permission.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't she high? I don't know. I never did it with her.
Didn't she die?
Oh, she died.
No, she's not. She's not dead. She didn't survive, but she's not dead.
Oh.
Well, I'll have to ask her. I remember starving Bronx comedian. I got to tell you one thing about the Bronx. Like people say, well, if it fits, you can wear it. In the Bronx, if it gets on our fat asses, we wear it. Unless we have a few rolls showing, it's not tight enough. We don't give a shit. We don't care about fat. We don't care about loving. We just don't. Is that we're a size 6 or 8. That's all that matters. If it gets on, and we don't care, we'll shop in the kiddie store for 21, right? we just have a good time here. In the Bronx. Don't give a shit. Like today, I was at the gym. I was at the PT, and I gotta say, no offense, but the guy's acting like he don't understand English. Listen, twerp. I grew up in the fucking Bronx. Don't act like you don't understand what I'm saying. Get the fuck out. All right? You're only supposed to be off for 5 minutes. So right away, Rushi, the Indian lady, she comes over. She, oh, you're not supposed to do this. Well, why? I said, why don't we have more machines? What kind of bullshit is this? We got to wait for 2 friggin' machines and one of them don't have a timer? This is the kind of South Bronx. I got to white trash so nobody walks me and asks me for money. This is the kind of day I had. Thank you. Then they got this new physical therapist. What a lazy bastard. He don't want to do it. Now let me put one hand here, one hand, and go like this. Bullshit. This is the only hands-on I get. There is right? Ow. He don't even want to do his job. I want a different physical. I can't. It's just too much. I mean, thank God I'm over here. Tomorrow I do my little home show. I mean, thank God. I mean, this is really hard, this virus already, right? I mean, I have coordinated masks. I mean, come on. This is what it is, right?
Yeah.
One good thing, though, I only have to worry if it fits from here up. And if I'm walking better. Tight, don't matter. You see them wearing sweatpants with heels. It's just
nice.
Good time, HB. You feel right? You see where all the old dancers went.
Where?
Well, actually, I'm not that far. They used to have them on 180th Street. It's maybe 2 minutes away by car. 180th East Tremont.
I know it well. I'm from
You
the
do,
Bronx.
right, Jose? Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Listen. They actually have a little water thing for the horses that used to. It's still in the wall. Yes, it's in the bricks. I'm so glad I was able to put a little makeup on today, you know. That was horrible.
Oh, don't beat yourself up. Come on.
I know. Well,
Yeah, don't.
If I tell you how wonderful my life is, nobody's gonna laugh.
I'll laugh. I'll laugh.
Life I have. I'm divorced Bronx style. My ex-husband's downstairs. You know.
Really?
He comes up to walk the dogs in the morning, talk with them. Come on, Mackenzie. Come on, boy. I said, please. I just gotta go to sleep. Just take me to conversation in the morning. I mean, he wants to walk them 4 in the morning. The dogs are hiding from him. They're going under the
Wow. You sure it's the dogs and not you? You're lucky. I mean, you got your ex downstairs. I've got my ex-in-laws upstairs. So I am laughing at your good fortune.
I live next door to my Sicilian mother-in-law. I was supposed to be there for 1 year. I was there for 20 years. I'd still be there if her and my husband didn't die.
Oh.
Great.
She was. 1 year I'm fighting with my husband. We don't even have a friggin' vacuum, and I get a vacuum for Christmas. Come on now, you don't think it wasn't a coincidence?
So did you keep a dirty apartment or just to kill the noise?
What it is, I'll be honest with you, Jose. My mother's Jewish and my father's Italian. And my gene pool hasn't been so good to me because Italians are very clean. The Jews are clean too, but they hire, and I've always hired cheap Italians. You don't know. Years ago, Jose and I used to do the show for Franny Mae and Sugar, and I used to MC, and he was very kind and very nice. I have you on one of my videos. Yeah, I was
You
waiting.
do. I remember that
I didn't go. So.
Nice pause.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel Cruz is in the house.
He's in the house.
I don't know when it's over, so I hate to be like a newbie, you know. How much time do I have?
Just say, thank you. That's my time.
Yeah, that's my time.
And there you go. You see that? It was that easy. Heavy D with the X downstairs. You got an X downstairs. I've got an X in-laws upstairs. And what does that make us? That makes us crazy. I swear.
We have them upstairs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They said, "You owe us money." I go, really? Okay. All right. All right. So anyway, that's enough of me. Thank you very much, Debbie. I'll give you a short one there. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm trying to do this lineup as best as possible. So let me get this straightened out here. Let me get the jingles, the singers. Oh, I'm sorry about the music, Debbie, but like I said, YouTube is listening, and I didn't think they were going to fucking copyright me. I'm like, oh shit, I can't even put it in the middle. Oh, that's not good. All right. Yeah, really. Okay, so here we go. Well, we'll give this one for that one.
The game show.
We started already, god damn it. There you go. This guy, he looks like he ought to be on a motorcycle, but he's on a bicycle, everybody. Please, round of applause for Jim, everybody. Yeah, come on. All right. I'm going to give you the extra long one. Make up all that time. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. That was better than the hee-haw, HP. Holy cow.
Jim, you're already sweating?
I know, man. It's hot down here. I had the fan on me, then I got a chill. You know, I had to turn it around. I tell you, if you see my wife behind me with a knife, don't warn me. Just let it happen, okay? I've had about enough of this shit, man. I mean, not my wife, but I had a guy in the office today trying to convince me that Trump was a good guy. And I don't know. I don't really follow politics, but I'm a vet. I'm a vet, and I just wanted to stab him in the neck with my Bic pen. I just couldn't get it out of my head.
Bic pen?
I just had enough. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know the name of any of the other pens, you know?
I just thought you were former military. You would have more material than a Bic pen.
If you were a real SEAL, you would have killed him with the cap.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys, shut the fuck up. This is my time here, okay?
If you were a sniper, you'd go for your Mont Blanc.
God. I'm surrounded by Latino loudmouths here. I'm trying to get a couple minutes in, for Christ's sakes. Sorry. Okay. You know that guy in the office that comes up to
Oh God.
Talking your time's up.
What the hell?
Since Jim's in the military.
I'm sorry, Jose. I'm sorry, Colombian, Puerto Rican, and Mel. I apologize.
Can't tell what I
I
am.
had it all wrong. Oh, Christ. You ever have those guys in the office that come by and say, hey, did you see that last Netflix special? Like they invented television or something? I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Did you see that thing on that plant-based diet? You know, and my wife caught me in the basement eating Klondike bars like a cat burglar again. So I actually sanded down little blocks of wood to put back in the Klondike aluminum foil just to.
Oh
just to prolong the sentencing, if you will, But, so when you got that going on and your doctor's telling you you're, potentially morbidly obese, pre-diabetic, pre-cancerous, you start looking for health things on Netflix. So I came across the plant-based diet, right? Which, still got to have some pork roll once in a while. It's just plant-based. It wasn't just plants. So I started looking up plant-based recipes, and I've never seen a real beet. You ever try and make real beets? Like I always thought, like that's just comes like they grow them in cans on a tree. They actually have real beets at the supermarket, and the only recipe I could figure that I could handle was the roasted beets. So follow along. It's really complex. You cut up the beets. You put them in the oven about 400 for about 4 days. And so back to that Peruvian marching powder, some of us here might be all or nothing HP, so you're going to go for the beets. We're going to have that shit breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and so it's amazing how fast you can eat 4 or 5 full beets when they've been roasted down to the size of a raisin. I went at these beets with a vengeance. I figure I eat these beets, I'm going to lose about 30 pounds in 2 days. And there's a problem, though, man. I've never eaten real beets before.
Tell me what happened.
I got up that next morning and made a quick call to the urologist because I had prostate cancer on the button.
Oh.
It was like what? that cannot be healthy. That pink urine, whatever that is. So then you're Googling, why do I have pink urine? Well, the first thing is, did you eat beets last night? Yes. Okay. Panic averted. A few hours later, though, it started coming out the other side. And I tell you what, man, I looked in the toilet and I said, I know where they got the stuff for the cave paintings, those engines, because that's why they last about 2,000 years. Those little spacemen and deer and Bigfoot that I couldn't tell that was a loop you had or Mel or Jose were actually farting or something. Oh my God. Yeah. So then I looked up this, I thought, well, obviously I have some problems, physical, alleged mental, maybe. And so there's another Netflix special called Heal. There's a guy now. In between all this, I saw I saw a thing with Joel Osteen, and he said to me, he said, "Jim, the Lord wants you to be successful." And I thought, well, either me or the Lord's got to step up their game because the shit isn't happening here. You know what I mean? Something's gotta happen. But, so I get this thing Heal because, who doesn't want to be healed? And the one guy comes on and he's talking about being supernatural. He got hit by a bus on his bike and he mentally was able to reform his spinal column while he was in the hospital. And 3 weeks later, he was out training on a bicycle. And I thought, that's what I need. So I went and bought his book, Supernatural. Here's the problem when you buy books. This is the problem I have with books, is reading the books. I got a lot of... You ever buy a book and I said, that's going to do the number? Then he's like, you open it up and it's got these little tiny letters and you're like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll just, I don't really, when I get hit by a bus, I'll read the book. You know, what else am I gonna, what else am I gonna do, you know? Somebody once told me, I was drinking with the guy, of course. He said, you'd make a good lawyer. I said, really? You think so? You know, I'd have a shovel in my hand 10 hours a day, but I guess I could do that. I went back and I told my dad, I said, Dad, I think I could be a lawyer. He goes, you know, that's a lot of reading. And I said, yeah, fuck it. You know, the hell with it. I was at the office and kid comes up and I said, hey, check out this new song I just downloaded. And he goes, you pay for music? I was like, I have iTunes, bro. I have iTunes. I bought 87 albums here. I have like $8,000 worth of iTunes songs. I said, you're not going to get me with those $3.99 a month plans. Download anything you want. Not me, pal. I'm too smart for that. I'm going to own one. When these iPhones go out of style and something else comes along, I want to be able to transfer that shit. I bought this music. You tricksters. Not gonna get me, but I love the paint by number Last Suppers he had up there, HP. That was always
Thank you.
nice to mix a little religion into the scene. I don't know. What do we got to do to get old Jesus to come back here? How bad does it have to get, really, for Christ's sakes? I mean,
Just keep
where
saying-
is this guy?
Just keep saying.
When is the right time? I mean. The Holocaust, that would have been a nice time to just load over and, you know, say, hey guys, cut the bullshit, you know? We got riots in the street. Donnie's gonna press the button. He's, you know, Ivanka or Melania just be missed, whatever. You know, I don't know. Everybody's crazy, you know. Let's, you know, bring the fish, do what, you know, make the wine. Something. I mean, help us out here for God's sakes, you know. I tell you, though, I'm not a religious guy, but if he was walking down the street like all these other idiots that have nothing else to do, I'm like, clear off, put some gas in a car, go somewhere, walk somewhere else, some other neighborhood, for Christ's sakes, you know. Well, I could pick him out of a crowd because of the open-toed sandals, I think the robe, and you know, the holes in the hands when he's looking through his hand at you. I'd say, look, man, look, Jesus, like, I get it, brother. Thanks for coming. Maybe I was wrong and you shouldn't have come. All right. Don't go running your mouth like the last time, okay? These people are 5 times crazier, okay? They will fuck your ass up. You think carrying the wood? No. Don't come with me. I'll get you a union card. I know you're good with wood. Make some bird houses or something. It'll be great. We'll be friends. We'll take you to the mall, get some pictures taken with the Jews. They like that stuff. You were one of them to start anyway. I have a feeling, HP, that I'm tailing off a little bit, and we're about to get in some trouble. So, thanks so much for the time. I love you guys. You all look great. Nice of you. Peace be with you.
I like the way Jim bails out just as he hears the devil coming by. He's like, oh,
if he's behind me, don't say shit either, because I told you I'm ready to go. And you know what?
That's what that was all about when they were trying to get in touch with each other. This is him trying to get in touch with you, Jim.
That sounds like a Puerto Rican to me.
This is my battle helmet when the shit goes down. I'm gonna be running out to the middle of the street. Where's the bus? The Rapture's here. Where? You're not coming on.
right. All right, Jim. Thank you very much. Hey, everybody, come on. We got to give it up one more time for Jim. All right. So so far, so good. We're doing good here. It's a Friday. It's Labor Day weekend. And what are we doing? We're all on Zoom on my open mic, free open mic. Thank you very much, guys. Once again, if you want to sign up to hpproductions.net, everybody. And you know, come on, fuck it. Come on. Who's that? Oh my God. Here we go. She woke up. What do you mean, what? The hell are you talking about? Okay. So let's mute yourself, please. There you go. Oh God. There we go again. Okay, I've got to do this because she looks so lovely. I've got to match her outfit. She comes from far south, as south as New Jersey. I'm just cracking myself up. Please, everybody, with a warm round of applause for Jean. Jean, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you, HP. Yeah, I come from way south.
I gave you the long version. All right, let me cut that audience there. Shut up.
Yeah, I feel like I should have brought my chopsticks to the show.
Oh.
Don't worry, I brought mine.
Yeah, so earlier you were talking about outdoor dining and, you know, yeah, in Manhattan, we do not have outdoor dining, but I'm really more worried about my my neighborhood strip club, Sapphire.
Yeah. Nice. I love your priorities, Gene.
Yeah, I mean, they've been boarded up since March. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh
like,
no.
does nobody want, like, you know, outdoor lap dance? I mean,
Oh yeah, I do.
they could have figured something out, but or like pop-up lap dances somewhere.
No cardboard on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on an Instagram show the other night, and you know, I don't normally talk about my day job a lot, which is being a lobbyist. You know,
All right.
and I think I mentioned once before, being a lobbyist, or the word lobbyist actually came from the 1800s, where people would stand in the hotel lobby, you know, to stop a politician and talk to them about their concerns. Or else we could have been called a trainist, a Starbucksist, you know, wherever, you know. So this guy was asking me, so I thought I'd talk about it a little bit. This guy was asking me, like, what famous politicians have I met? And, you know, so I have a picture with me and Joe Biden. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh
Whoa.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, that doesn't look
Yeah.
like you.
I
Sure,
thought-
that's
yeah.
no. Nice.
That's you.
Nice.
Wow.
So that,
Wow.
so I forgot all about this, but I said that was really like one of the best days of my life, because when Joe Biden breathed on my hair, it was one of the highlights of my life.
Wow. Then he groped you.
Yeah, then you'll see, like, my fiance goes, "Where's his other hand?"
Trying to grab your vote.
I know. He was like, "You guys are both smiling so wide."
Oh
Grab your vote.
Yeah, but I mean, I ran a lot of campaigns in New York City, and that's how I got into lobbying. And so I also the best campaign I probably worked on was Bloomberg when he ran for mayor, not for president, but for mayor. Because most campaigns, they don't have like a lot of money. So, you know, like the Democratic campaigns, they're normally fighting over pencils. But But Bloomberg's campaign, there was like absolutely no budget or money concerns. So, you normally you have to fight over like, are you going to get posters for campaign posters for one Asian group? And you have to choose, is it going to be the Chinese or the Koreans? But Bloomberg had posters for everybody, the Chinese, Koreans in Flushing, Koreans in the Bronx, they really had it like, narrowed down. So I would have to say that was like the best campaign I ever worked on because there was absolutely no budget. And $1 billion goes a long way. I just. So today I went to the Metropolitan Museum. It was different. I mean, these days, normally, the highlight of my week is going to the dollar store, the grocery store, but today, the Metropolitan Museum opened. Never been happier to see like, Picasso and all the great artists. So, so what else can I tell you about? I've mentioned before that I grew up in Ohio, where I was one of only 4 Asians in my entire town. So I was really excited to move to New York City, where, finally, in the land of Asian fetishists, I finally felt truly appreciated and properly objectified. I mean, in fact, one of the first things I did was I joined Match.com, and I got an email from this guy who said, "I love eating Asian." But I didn't totally know what he meant by this. So I asked my friend, and she was like, "Jean, don't you think that's kind of creepy?" But I thought it was kind of hopeful. Yeah, so my mom, she was like, worried about me when I moved here, and she would check up on me. She'd call me every night because she was worried, and she'd go, "Jean, I so worried. You have no money. Even if I sell my underwear, I don't want you to become hooker." I'm like, "Mom, I don't think you can sell enough of your old used underwear to keep me out of the sex trade." "Oh, Jean, you'll be very surprised. Vintage items, very popular." I'm like, "But Mom, your underwear is so old and used." "No, Jean, they are certified and pre-owned." Yeah, so now my mom, she has also moved to, she joined me in New York, and she lives in Staten Island. I mean, I think she's the only person I know who moved there to raise her social standing and impress our relatives. Because I hear her on the phone bragging, "Oh, what I do today? I go boating in the harbor again." I'm like, "Mom, you were with 500 people. Want to stand out and So, I mean, now that she's retired and she lives in Staten Island, I mean, she says that life hasn't really changed that much for her, during the pandemic. I mean, she's been hoarding and rationing food and paper products since the end of the Korean War. I go over to her apartment, and it's like, I look around and I'm like, "You can open up a mini Costco right here." So, Yeah, I noticed these days every time I go on a walk, you know, I always wear a mask, but I've stopped wearing a bra. Because 3 cups is way too much coverage. And it makes me feel claustrophobic. So, yeah. So have you guys done any outdoor dining?
No,
not really.
Not really.
Just in the yard.
I'm trying to curb my outdoor dining too. Yeah, because I don't like being out on the curb.
Yeah, what's that all about?
And that's what it is in Manhattan. You're basically sitting in the middle of traffic.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm in Koreatown the other day on 32nd Street, and the waiter brings out for my appetizer a construction safety helmet. And with my entree, I didn't realize it came with a side of carbon monoxide. Yeah, because MTA bus pulls up this close, inches away from my table. I could have punched my chopstick. One of my chopsticks would have come in handy. Well, bring chopsticks to the show next time.
That's what you hear when you're eating. Somebody get in their truck.
Well, thank you. That's
Delicious.
my time.
Yay.
All right,
Good job,
yay.
Jeannie.
All right, thank you, Gene. I had to give you the ambience of being outside. Yeah, this because and somebody's stalking you in the back.
That's the bouncer. The bouncer's in the back. We saw him. He's got a gun.
All you see is this
You see
dark
somebody
silhouette.
behind me with a cleaver.
We need you, Gene. Me and Jeff are expendable. We need you, though.
Yeah. All right, so let me bring up our next performer for this awesome Labor Day spectacular weekend.
Holiday show.
It's a holiday show. Yeah, why not? Hey, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna barbecue Buse Long. Here we go.
Hey.
Speaking of strippers, this guy's visited his fair share of strippers, and they've told him, "Excuse me, you're gonna have to get out. Get out now, please." He's so attentive. He's on time. Round of applause for the one and only who says, "Nobody gets me." No news.
Yeah.
Gente presente. I feel like a blues brother. Where's Jim Belushi when I need him?
He's dead.
Oh man, I meant to say James. James,
Okay,
where's
he's
James?
alive.
He's alive. Okay, cool. Yeah. I kind of like him. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love him.
Him and Dan Aykroyd.
He's alive.
No, I know. They're doing big things, man. They're doing big things. I was watching one of their shows. They're getting cannabis seeds from Colombia. Speaking of Colombia, yeah. They went all the way to Medellin to get the seeds, and I was like, man, I couldn't book a flight because of this COVID thing. Because they have this big weed festival in Colombia. You have you ever heard of it?
Weed? Not
Yes.
coca?
It's a marijuana. I mean, exposition. They have joints as big as bats. I'm talking about. It was crazy. So yeah.
The weed can't be that good if you got to roll a joint that big.
No, they just want to be anesthetized. They don't want to face. They don't want to face the the realization that they live in an occupied zone. No. But yeah, it seemed cool, and I was like, man, I'm gonna book my flight to Colombia soon. As soon as this COVID is over, I wonder if they keep you in quarantine for 14 days over there.
Yeah, they do.
They do, man. That sucks.
With weed.
No, they won't give you the weed. You kidding me? It's criminalized. It's only in this it's like a city out there that does that. They do. It's not in Medellin though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So I've had a horrible month. I don't know about you guys. I'm glad that August left.
Yeah.
Yeah, August left me, boy, shaking. I'm serious. I'm more shaken than the president. But then again, he doesn't care about anything, you know. He's frail. He has frailties, you know. You know about those frailties, you know. Can't get the hair wet, you know. Can't blow a fart near him. His Secret Service all got COVID. He thinks that the troops are like, you know,
Losers.
the troops are losers
And suckers.
and suckers. I'm like, man, that would have been horrible if I would have put my hand up and I would have went to the freaking Iraq war and I would have lost a limb and came back and heard that crap. I would have been pissed. I would have been like, what the hell? Damn.
You would have heard.
I should have called out with the bone spurs.
You would have heard Jeff's sound effect. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh man, it would have been sad. It would have been sad. But yeah, that's a lot of depressive stuff that I had to go through this month, you know, with that guy, girlfriends calling me back and telling me, hey, could you like fix my rib, but just don't touch me too much and stuff, and, you know, because I was like the part-time chiropractor, because that's what I do. I specialized in these things in life, you know.
You mean
Yeah.
you're a masseuse?
Huh?
A masseuse?
A masseuse, a chiropractor, an esthetician.
In Puerto
Forgot
Rican, we
about
call
it.
that Panadero.
There you go. Whatever that meant. But I don't want to stop too much because I know para means stop, right?
Panadero.
Oh, panadero. Wait a minute. The dough man. Okay. The baker. Oh, yeah. I like that title. The only
Jose.
difference is if I use the mother of yeast, or do I use my, you know?
Oh.
Jose, it looked like you were grabbing something.
The tickler.
El pan.
Tickler.
La masa.
La masa. Ah, yes. No, but seriously, getting serious. Yeah,
Seriously?
I got this call like at like 11 o'clock at night. You know, like I was gonna jump on a bus and go to Jersey and
We're
catch
sorry,
COVID
the
again.
number you have dialed.
I'm like, they're stopping people at the border, aren't they?
Hello?
Yeah, and that's what they would have done to me. Hello, what are you doing? 12 o'clock at night, trying to come over here fix a person's leg.
You got the wrong number.
Yeah, I know.
The number you have dialed
No, I didn't.
has been
Listen. I didn't smoke yet. That's the I was talking about the. Yeah. I haven't smoked it. Get the pipe. So yeah, so it's been a bad month, HP, and you know, I've even considered quitting the marijuana. I'm serious, going back to school because I said to myself, there's nothing in this planet that's worthwhile. I mean, the politics are going down the tubes. The people that you know as friends, family, and foes, they're falling apart because, you know, they're out of work, they're getting evicted, they got the COVID, and pretty soon they can't even listen to themselves. I'm serious, because they're gonna be all despaired out. Because, you know, we got despair, we got the FanDuel people that have lost their minds and they put their car notes on, you know, on lease. Pretty much, because they bet so much and now they're out of betting. Hell,
Betting.
you know, yeah, you know, FanDuel, you bet, sport bet. There's no sport, so how you gonna bet? So now they're betting on their wives. I'm serious. They're going around the neighborhood. Hey, forget about it. Hey, I got my wife over there. You got your wife over there. Let's put them on the race track and make them run like horses and shit. We strap on some freaking harnesses on them. We'll put a saddle and we'll race them. Well, you know. Wow. That was the saddest sound effect ever. It just like totally threw me off. All right, let me catch my frame. So I'm having a terrible month. You know, I don't know what it is about August. You know, it just depresses the crap out of me. Serious, it does. It's like a bad month for me. I don't know if half the planet, you know, hell, even politics are going down the tubes. Black Lives Matters, you know, they're like terrorists now. They're gonna get RICO charges and shit. Everybody's, putting a finger in their mud hole and whatnot to find out, that they're being funded by George Soros. I'm like, what? And if you don't know who that guy is, Google him. And he's having a bad month too, No donations, no money, no grifting. Although the stocks are doing great. Wow. The bubbles. This guy with the bubbles. I swear to God, if I ever catch you in a dark alley, forget about it. I'm going to put bubbles in your ass so far up. Forget about it. You're going to wish you were Richard Gere with the gerbils. Yo. Oh, man. Somebody froze there. Jesus Christ. Stone face. What the hell? I didn't know that it was like, like Smell-O-Rama. I farted, he froze. What the hell happened? Come on, Jeff. No, he's actually frozen. What the hell happened?
That's his picture.
That's his picture? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So, peoples. I don't know what to do about this terrible wave of unfortunate, circumstances that keep happening this month. I mean, the girlfriend, the work. I mean, they told me today that, that we're not going to be back to work till 2021, January. I'm like, what am I going to do till then? Serious. No girlfriend, no work, no parks, no real sports. I mean, come on. NBA playoffs? Jesus Christ. I'm playing with myself better in the pool pocket. It's like, the pitching down there and the catching is better than what you see in the West Village, I had to say it like a German, the West Village, so I could seem, but it's just a depressive month, and I said to myself, you know what, the hell with it. I'm not gonna stop smoking. In fact, I'm gonna start growing because it's a commodity nowadays. You can make money with this stuff. Forget about it. You see the stocks that go through the roof. Now I got adopted baby. They sound like a bunch of kittens. What the hell happened? Although I do have cats, and now look, my cat is coming into the room. Jesus Christ. But that's pretty much it, people. I'm getting drowned out by the cats and the meows and the little kids. But yeah, don't get depressed, people. Cheer up. September's
Cheer
coming.
up. Yeah,
We're in September.
September's right here. September 4th. Are you kidding me?
I know. See, it's been a long month. I kid you not.
It's almost over September.
Yeah, I know. It's almost over. And it just started.
It just started. Come on. September is a great month. You kidding
Mi
me?
gente.
Yeah, para mi gente. Meanwhile, Jeff is going, what the hell is a gente?
A gente?
You're like, I don't understand that. What's a gente?
The people being deported.
It's like a pagan.
Come on, it's not a fajita, it's a fajita.
It's a Gentile.
No, never the Gentile. Never the Gentile.
All right, let's keep this moving because it's getting late and we got to all go to bed. All right, so please, our next performer, let me see who we got here next. Yeah, all right, so here we go. We got to give some special introduction for our headliner, our man of the hour. Let me see if I can bring up something nice and smooth like, let's do this. Yeah. He dances to this every single time he tries to come on and say, hey, you, get over here. Get on the bus. We got to go. And he says, okay. Round of applause for Jose Angel Diaz.
I'll clap for you, but I won't clap for myself.
Oh.
I love this show. Right? Because sometimes you get on stage, you didn't perform yet. I love this show because most of the men on this show are men of a certain age.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Most of us were born, I was born in 1959. You guys, most of you probably later, except for Ron, a little bit earlier. Now, we don't know
I was born 30 years later than that.
We don't know when HP was born. But as I look at HP and I see that black hair and the black mustache,
Yeah.
it reminds me of when I started going gray, right? Right about when I was your age, maybe 20 years younger than you, I started going gray.
Okay.
But I would get 1 or 2 gray hairs in my mustache.
What'd you do?
I used to pluck them out. Right? Because if it's 1 or 2, it's easy to pluck out. You could spot them,
Right.
pluck them.
Yeah.
Then it goes to 5 or 6, or 50 or 60.
Oh, forget
Oh, no. Boo.
And then you get
it's
a
stupid.
patchy mustache.
Yeah.
And then at 45, what happens? You shave the mustache off because you don't want to see the grays.
Yeah. You got a Fu Manchu with just a Fu.
You know. I don't know if Ron ever had a mustache,
Oh, yeah.
but they started getting gray, right? You had to shave it all off because plucking them is just too hard.
Start
You notice
crying.
this week, I don't know if you noticed this week, I'm drinking a little wine, right?
Yeah.
I like
El
to drink
Presidente.
IPAs. This is Costco boxed wine.
Uh-oh.
Because if you
Top
drop the
shelf.
box, it doesn't break. I don't know if you guys, Jim or the rest of you, ever remember Harvey's Bristol Cream?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
Whoa, that was a classy drink. Not in the Bronx. Not in the Bronx, though. I'll tell you what, I won't drink. I will not. I haven't drank Harvey's Bristol Cream since 1977, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I was there, sitting there, and I was sitting with this girl, and we were drinking Harvey's Bristol Cream, getting all cozy. I put the glass down on the floor. I picked it back up. Luckily, I didn't guzzle it down. I just taken sips, and I felt a little tapping.
mm.
A little tapping on my mustache. I was doing this, a little tapping.
Yeah.
So I pulled it out and it had legs.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Oh,
oh.
Pay extra for it.
Wow.
do raisins have legs?
Oh.
No, so I can't do. That's why I don't do Harvey.
Oh, my Lord.
I love it that HP was talking about the Russians and being involved in all stuff. You know, the Russians are poisoning people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're not doing a very good job
Hmm.
because you poison somebody, they're supposed to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like you can find the poison. It's almost like, remember that lady that was killing off her husbands with antifreeze?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? One little drop at a time she put in their dinner, took them about 4 or 5 years to die.
Yeah.
And you know how they
Watch it.
found out? Because she lost 2 husbands the same way. And they went to her garage and they found cases of antifreeze.
She watched 2 times.
But she didn't have a car.
She was just an Irish cook, I think.
Ah, there you go.
So we're talking about indoor dining is coming back. And I know Jeannie was talking about outdoor dining. A couple of weeks ago, Debbie will like this. I was out in City Island, Sammy's Fish Box over in City Island.
Very popular.
Very popular, nice place, a little expensive, but nice. I used to go there back in the 80s. We sat in the parking lot covered by a tent. Then it reminded me of the first time I went there, my oldest daughter, who's now 34, was about 4 years old. So we used to go to Sammy's. I used to get the lobster and the shrimp, and I used to feed her porgies.
Wow.
Because porgies were cheap
Yeah.
until she spotted the lobster tail.
And then she called you cheap.
And
She blew up your spot.
I don't want no fish. I want that. I always felt sorry for the guy she's wanting to date because she didn't want McDonald's. She wanted Sammy's. Sammy's on City Island.
But your dad told us you like porgies.
No, lobster. So Debbie and Jeff, both of you, birthday September 9th?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I have an Irish twin sister. Her birthday is September 8th.
Okay.
And when she's going to be 60 years old this year. I'm already 60. So when we were young and I was 10, she'd run up to me, go ha ha ha, ha on her birthday. You're not older than me anymore. You're not older than me. We're both 10. I said, tell me that shit now when we're both 60. She doesn't want to be the 60. So, Debbie, you talked about your daughter with all these boxes. You know that in New York City, you can live in a box?
Only in the warm weather, right?
When we were kids, we used to live in refrigerator boxes. I mean, not the whole family. It was like a play game thing. Back in those days, a refrigerator box could be anything, right? Almost anything. When you were a kid and you had creativity, if somebody bought a new refrigerator and you had that box, it could be a tank. I don't know if you remember that. You go with 2 or 3 guys and then you jump over each other and you roll down the street.
Oh, yeah.
And get run over by a bus. I like that Debbie was talking about when you buy clothes and stuff, right? And I want to say this to all the ladies and all the men too. Just because it comes in your size doesn't mean you have to wear it. So, and Debbie was talking about makeup, and somebody was talking about the movies are coming back. I remember back in the day, Fordham Road, the RKO Theater on Fordham. This is for Debbie, she remembers. And I was just dating this woman who was she was a couple of years older than me, but a couple of feet shorter than me. So I'm 5'9", she was about down to here, right? So we go to the movie, and I'm gonna pay. Thanks, Mel. That's you down to here. I didn't have a tape. I didn't have a tape measure. Anyway, we go to the movie. I got $5 in my pocket, and we're both adults. It's $3.50 per adult. All I have is $5. She's got on makeup. I go, well, how much is the child? She was $150. $3.50, $150. I'll be right back. So I went around the corner. I made her wipe off all her makeup. True story. She wiped off her makeup. And we went back, 1 adult, 1 child. I grew up in the Bronx. I had lots of friends. I don't know if you had friends like I had friends. I had a friend of mine who was very special. We used to go out dancing together. He was one of those guys who used to spray paint his hair with silver paint to give it that look. Wow. He had a DA, right? And he used to put the gold thing or the silver thing. Look, he couldn't dance worth a shit. But we used to go out there. Angel wasn't the sharpest guy in the pack, right? So he'd tell you a joke like, I'm gonna give you one of Angel's jokes. This is not my joke, this is Angel's joke. I'm gonna share it with you. It's a riddle. He'd say, what did one meatball say to the other meatball?
What?
I go, I don't know what. He goes, nothing. The spaghetti was a tentriloquy. Because he couldn't say ventriloquist.
Ventriloquy.
He was a tentriloquy. You'd ask Angel the time. Angel, what time is it? It's 10 minutes to 10:30.
Oh, wrong one.
And he had a Texas Instruments digital watch. Damn. 10 minutes to 10:30. Oh, I talked about that. So I'm wondering right now how many remote controls and flat screen TVs were ruined in the White House this week. Because every time something happened, you know he was throwing a fucking. I didn't say that. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That was Melania.
I didn't have any slight strokes. You know, that's like fessing up to something that never happened, right? You ever fess up to something that nobody knows about? Nobody said you were having mini strokes. Nobody said that, but you said it. I didn't have no mini strokes. That's like when I was growing up, right? Excuse me.
Burp.
Yeah. You have the burp one? Is that better for you? So, when I was growing up, you know, my grandfather used to always say, never try to fool nobody because you only fool yourself. Now, Now I'm gonna say it in English. Never try and fool anybody because you only fool yourself.
Thank you.
For the
You're
clarity.
quite welcome. But I got,
Here,
when I was about-
I'll translate it for the sailors.
This is for Debbie. That's Morris Avenue code. When I was about 10 years old, my mother bought me this watch. It was a beautiful watch. Cost about $12. It was a Timex. A Timex, it takes a licking and keeps on ticking, right? I had this Timex. I loved it. I could only wear it around the house. Well, who needs to tell the time around the house? Don't wear it to school. Don't wear it to school. So one day I took this watch out of the top drawer in our dresser and I snuck it into my book bag. And when I got on the school bus, I put on my watch. And I would ask everybody, what time is it? Well, I don't know. Oh, it's 5 to 10, almost lunchtime. Right? All day long, I was wearing my watch. I got back home. Now, she told me, don't wear your watch to school. Got back home right before I was going to put the watch back in the drawer. I run to my mother and say, hey, mommy, look at the watch. All day I left it home and it didn't stop moving. It's on the right time. Did you wear your watch to school? Go to your room. So my grandfather, again, his saying, never try and fool nobody because you only fool yourself. So one day, running down the stairs in school, I was in public school. We got free lunch because we were poor. But I ran into an envelope on the stairs. It said, Norman Taylor, $2.35 lunch money. Wow, $2.35. So I took, and I knew Norman Taylor. He was one of my good friends. I didn't have any money. So I said, wait a minute. So I struggled. I debated. Keep the money. I kept the money. I took the envelope. I threw it away. Nobody was any the wiser. I got back home. I went to my mother and said, Mommy, you'll never believe what happened. What? I found this envelope with $2.35 with no name on it. Can I keep it? Can I keep it? I named it. Qué bueno. She said, how good is that? You're so lucky. Give me the money. You need underwear. Never try to fool nobody because you only fool yourself. That's an absolutely true story. Absolutely true. Now, my daughter, who happens to live with me now, who's 24 years old, she didn't become, I can't lie because I'm not a very good liar. And my daughter got that same gene from me. She's not a very good liar. So one day we were home. I was working from home. I was doing some work. I had to run to the bathroom, took off my glasses, put them down in the bed. I came back and they were in a different spot. And I go, were you playing with my glasses? She goes, you didn't see me. But when I looked at my glasses, I had these little 3-year-old fingerprints all over the lens. I saw you. Go to your room. So they say, I don't know if they say this in English, but I know they say it in Spanish. They say, el borracho dice la verdad.
Yep.
Which means, translation is, the drunkard tells the truth.
The drunkard tells the truth.
The drunkard tells the truth.
Yeah.
I never believed that because that would imply that a drunk never lies. And every drunk you know, right, would say, well, how many drinks did you have? I only had 3. When you get stopped on a DWI, and I had to go through that little treatment thing one time, and the guy at behind the outside says, you know, you always admit to only half of what you really drank. So el borracho doesn't tell the truth. In English, I'm just thinking, Jim, I like that you have some nice tattoos on your arm. I know you don't show them much. When you lift your arm, you have that tribal Indian tattoo.
That's a
You Maori?
wave. That's a wave, man. That's a wave.
Oh, were you a surfer or just in the toilet?
No, I was a rescue swimmer, man. Well, yeah, toilet. Yeah, I could.
I remember back
Whatever you
then,
want,
I used to
whatever you
pray to the porcelain altar. But you know, the more you flush it, the colder the water gets.
Oh yeah.
HP, I gave you the cue. That was very good. A little
Yeah.
delayed. I don't like tattoos. The tattoos are so permanent.
Ah.
And people get the most ridiculous kind of tattoos, right? So back in the day, I remember I was at the Boston Comedy Club. I'm sitting downstairs waiting to go upstairs to get on stage, and there's a guy showing off the tattoo of the monkey on his knee.
What?
You got a monkey on your knee? Doesn't that belong on your back? I don't like tattoos because I don't like the taste of ink.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
You know how ladies get those tattoos, right? Back in the day, I don't know, years ago, like I said, I'm a baby of 19. I'm a man of a certain age. But back in the day, about 20, 25 years ago, tattoos started getting very popular and young ladies started putting tattoos on their breasts. That was just a little extra syllable. They stopped putting tattoos on their breast, right? What was their favorite tattoo on the breast? A little happy face.
Oh, I thought it was a monkey.
Or a dolphin.
No, that goes on your
It
back.
was a butterfly.
No, wait. So it'll turn into a moth. So they put a little happy face on their breast. You know that the elasticity on your skin is not that great when you're 40 as opposed to when you're 18. So when you're 18, you're nice and perky. So if you put a tattoo of a happy face on your breast when you're 18, by the time you're 40, it's going to be like the face on screen.
Gold from Middle Earth.
I think if you put tattoos on yourself, you got to make them something interesting, something meaningful, right? Like you ever notice now, I don't know if you've seen this or not. Jim, you probably spot it because you have tats, right? But when somebody has like a whole essay on their arm, you ever notice that they got a whole letter? Excuse me, I was reading that. Why do you put a whole story on your arm? I see, like I said, tattoos, I don't like that.
That's to attract us. That's to attract the sapiosexuals.
Excuse me, don't turn the page. I'm reading that. So that's so permanent, and people make mistakes. You got to pay attention when you get a tattoo. Don't get a tattoo drunk, they say, because you could bleed out, right?
Yeah.
So my daughter. Go ahead, BHP. You were gonna ask me.
Yeah.
My daughter's friend. This is true. Like I said, 95% of the shit I say is true. 5% is a lie. You got to figure out which is a lie. So my daughter's hanging out. A bunch of her friends. They're hanging in a patio and they're hanging out. And her friend is there, and he's got a tattoo on his arm that's supposed to say Brooklyn, because he's a tough guy. He's on Staten Island. He got the tattoo that says, but he forgot the K. So I don't know if he was high or the tattoo artist was high, but on his arm it said Brulin. I told him that story, and then my daughter says he went and he got it fixed, but they couldn't white it out or move the letters apart, so they put a little K. Put a little K in between.
Arrow.
But right before the L. So now it doesn't say Brooklyn anymore. It says Brooklyn. I just don't like tattoos. I think, like I said, I would get a meaningful tattoo, not like that essay on the arm, but I might get like the preamble to the Constitution. But I don't like tattoos because I don't like the look of ink on my body. So if I was to get a tattoo, I would get it with disappearing ink. Because I hear that half the ritual of getting a tattoo is feeling the pain. You don't want the tattoo, you want to go through the pain. You want to be like those Hawaiians, the Samoyeds, that they get the thing and they tap it with a little razor blade. You get the whole thing. but I would do it with invisible ink. But I would get something important on my back, like the preamble to the Constitution. 77 years ago.
Oh, look.
What?
That's the Gettysburg Address.
Good thing I did it with invisible ink.
Did you guys practice that?
Nah, baby. We are.
So I was thinking about before, I wrote all this stuff down because I try and be crispy every new week. So
yeah,
I don't know if how many we all have. All of us have children here. No, except for Jeff, right? We all have children.
No. No. I can't have. I'm banned from having children in 38 states.
So anyway, what always amazed me was, right, you have a baby and the first thing they ask you, oh, did he have all his little fingers and all his little toes? What am I going to do, send him back? Oh, he only got 3 toes. Give me another kid. He's missing a toe, no good.
Or was he well endowed?
Like Amazon, I'm going to repackage it and send it back. Put the sticker on it. I knew a guy when I was growing up that he had 7 fingers.
Wow.
And he played the drums.
The hell?
Now the little fingers, he had 7 fingers. It didn't help him play the drums because the little fingers were on the side. They were just like 2 little baby fingers sitting on,
Oh, okay.
That's him.
And he was good.
He played the drums. I just figured I'd say that because we're talking about people that you're not going to be born perfect, right? The one I want the kid with the cleft lip, like Stacy Keach.
Speak for yourself.
you're not going to send him back. It's not like you got a choice, right? Oh, is the baby perfect? Nah, he's a little bit off. Mandalo para atrás. So I'm talking about my friend. He's playing the drums. I used to play the violin, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I wasn't a concerto specialist in the violin, but I used to play the violin until I didn't. And I'll tell you why, because we were waiting for the school bus one day on Sutter Avenue and Georgia Street in East New York, Brooklyn. And we're waiting for the bus. And the bus doesn't come. And I have my little violin case and my book bag, and I'm waiting because I want to go to I want to go to school and do my thing, right? And it's a couple of, they just happened to be 2 African-American young fellas, probably a little bit older than us, came up to, and they walked up to us, what are you guys doing? Oh, waiting for the bus. He goes, oh, what's in the case?
Oh, damn.
Violin. He goes, you play the violin? I go, yeah. He goes, oh, is it heavy? I go, no, it's not heavy. He goes, can I see? So he picks it up. Oh, no, it's not heavy. And they run off.
Oh, damn.
He runs off with my violin going towards Pinkford Avenue. I'm there with my brother Mike and my brother Phil. They wait till the dude gets 2 blocks away and they go, oh, let's chase him.
Oh, my God. Guardian angels.
They turned the corner. They were gone. That's the last time I played the violin, and that's why I'm doing stand-up comedy instead of playing that.
Yeah.
You guys have been fun. This was great. Thank you so much. HP, we love you. This is the best show.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Yay.
Jose, too bad they didn't find the cockroaches out of the case. Then maybe they would have dropped it.
I have an announcement to make.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I don't want to say Jose's set was long, but the vaccine just came out. So,
Damn.
You know, Jeff, I got to do everybody else's set. That's why mine is so long.
Yeah. All right, that was great. Thank you. I mean, it's Labor Day. What do we got to do except to go to work? No way.
There's no barbecue.
HP, you're like the new Jerry Lewis. You know what I mean?
Later. Our next performer is coming out. No, let me not get in trouble.
I want that 4:15 a.m. spot.
That 4 a.m. Yeah, that 4 a.m. is coming soon because somebody's getting sleepy. It's gonna be time for one of these if we can. Oh no, one is gonna be doing that.
I know I'm getting hungry.
Oh,
I
he's
started
getting
yawning
hungry.
earlier.
Oh no.
And you were sleeping on a train.
Oh no, you kidding me?
And the other one needs this one. Hold on, this one. Everybody wake up, guys. Come on before we. Oh. All right, HP. Okay, it's Labor Day. Okay, goodbye. Bye. All right, let me bring this to a close. That's enough shenanigans. Thank you very much. Let me bring you all with this because you guys deserve it. Thank you again, always, for coming to the HP Free Zoom. And everybody watching, I know that we have more fun, but when you're watching, skip through it because it's on YouTube, everything else. And having said that, you know, when I put on one of these, it means, guess what, guys? Enjoy your weekend. That's what that means, guys. I love you all. Remember, leave at your discretion. Jean with her extra double D hat. Thank you, Debbie, for coming by. Where'd you go, Debbie? All right, Mel, Jeff, as you, Yin Yang. I hope you had a good time, Yin Yang. Jim,
Jeff,
nice.
Debbie,
Jim, Jose, everybody, Denise, Mom, Dad, everybody. Have a great weekend. Remember, leave at your discretion. I love you guys.
all right, G.
Love you. Bye. All right.
I love that cat, Denise.
Facebook. Later. Have a great weekend.
Oh,
folks.
another cat. Debbie's cat. Awesome.
Do well.
All right, man. Good set. All right, Ronnie.
I Mel soon.
All right, guys.